Okay, in this series of videos I'm going to be talking about efficiency in Python programming, and this is specifically addressing the programming techniques strand of the Component 1 controlled assessment, the programming project, and we're looking at this bit, so how to annotate evidence showing that the solution has been coded efficiently. So there's a number of things we're going to talk about, the two main strands being maintainability, so can you write a program that is able to be maintained by yourself and maintained by others, and can you write a program that makes effective use of system resources, so it doesn't do things unnecessarily, it doesn't slow the system down. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is this idea of conditional statements and how to use if and ELIF properly. So we're going to look at this example program. So this is a program where the user inputs an error code, the program then runs a series of logical tests until it finds the error code and then is able to print a message. So you might not be familiar with this, so I'm importing the date.time library, and then what this is going to allow me to do is measure the efficiency of the program. So I'm recording the time at the start of the program, and then again at the program's end, so when the execution is finished, and then this little subtraction at the end is going to tell me how long the program took to execute. So I'm going to have a go at testing this. I'm going to use the most obvious test data, which is the first error code, so EU. It should print the correct error message and then tell me how long that program took to execute. Okay, so we can see that this took that amount of time. So now I'm going to compare that solution with a different solution. So again, this is the same program, the only difference being that I'm now using the ELIF statement as well as the if. And the change that this makes is that, for example, if the error code input is this one, ZU, then the program will only get to this point if the previous logical tests have been proven to be false. After it kind of verifies that this is the error code and prints this statement, it will then not execute any of the further logical tests. Okay, whereas with the original solution I showed you, even if it finds that the error code is ZU, it would still then go on to check to make all these other tests, which is obviously unnecessary. Therefore, what I'm hoping is that when I test this program with the same test data, we should be able to see that it completes its execution in a lot less time. So that was the result of the first test. I'm going to do it again with this version of the program, and the test data is EU. And we can see that that took a short amount of time. So what this is teaching us is that the use of ELIF means that logical tests are only carried out if necessary, whereas if you just stack up a load of if statements, then this is an inefficient method of programming.